if we talk about other minor topics, minor subjects like orthopedics, pediatrics, radio, derma, FM, ophtha. So first we talk about orthopedic. I must say you should read orthopedic along with the anatomy, because in orthopedic you see most important topic is upper limb and lower limb. That is fractures of the upper limb and lower limb. And in upper limb, if we talk about upper limb, you should read the clavicle fully, and other is shoulder dislocation is very important topic, and other is supracondylar fracture of the humerus, must do topic, all the complication in details. And other important topic in upper limb is Montegia fracture, Galeazzi fracture, all the green stick fracture is very important. Then scaphoid is must do topic in upper limb. You should never forget to do scaphoid, all this blood supply of the scaphoid and everything about scaphoid you should know. Other all the important eponymous fracture in the upper limb you should do. And if we talk other thing which is important in upper limb is the all the nerves, like which is common with anatomy: ulnar nerve, median nerve, and radial nerve, their muscles supply, and their treatment, that is classification of the nerve injury, axontemesis, neurontemesis, all this very very important. And if we talk about lower limb, then a fracture of the neck of femur, pelvis fracture, and other is congenital talipes equinovarus is very very important. Developmental dysplasia of hip is important. And other important topic is fat embolism, fracture of shaft of femur, and fat embolism syndrome is very very important. That is, one is criteria is their Bregman's criteria of the fat embolism, neurological, pulmonary, and other conditions they are describing in that criteria. And fat embolism is a very important topic. You will encounter one or two question in any exam throughout your preparation. And other eponymous fracture of the lower limb you should read, other most important. And if we talk about in spinal orthopedic, spinal TB is very very important. And other is the disc prolapse you should read from the spine. And other infectious, if we talk about infections in orthopedic, osteomyelitis you must do. And if time permits you can do septic arthritis also. Yeah, this is all about orthopedic. And if we talk about pediatric mein neonatology is very important, because from 10 question in pediatrics, around 5 questions from neonatology. That is jaundice, you should do jaundice, PEM, and other pediatric infection, all the torch infection, cytomegalovirus, toxoplasmosis, Epstein-Barr virus, everything, hepatitis, pediatric hepatitis. And you should do all this, all the syndromes you should do. And Kawasaki disease is very important in pediatric, torch infection as I said. And growth and milestone you should never forget, because एक क्वेश्चन तो ग्रोथ और माइलस्टोन में से आता ही है. And all this carpal bone ossification center, all the bones ossification center and age of ossification you should read, because हमारे एग्जाम में 2 क्वेश्चन ossification के इसमें से आया था. तो you should read this ossification of the various bones. And yeah, that is from pediatric. And other important topic is all this syndrome you can do in pediatrics, like Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, and all the syndrome you can do in pediatrics. And if we talk about radiology, so in radiology you can sync radiology with all the other topics, because I will not advise you to read radiology separately, because it will take time. And इतना टाइम सेट नहीं हो पाता कि रेडियोलॉजी अलग से पढ़ पाए. मैंने तो आज तक कभी रेडियोलॉजी की अलग से नहीं पढ़ा था. सर्जरी, पीडियाट्रिक और इन सब के साथ कंबाइन सिंक, ऑर्थोपेडिक के साथ सिंक करके मैंने रेडियोलॉजी ख़त्म किया था. एंड या यू कैन रीड ऑल दिस माइनर सब्जेक्ट्स बाय सिंकिंग विथ अदर मेजर सब्जेक्ट्स, बिकॉज इफ यू टॉक अबाउट ऑर्थोपेडिक, तो हियर यू कैन सिंक इट विथ एनाटॉमी. And if you talk about pediatric, then you can sync this with gynecology, neonatology with gynecology, and other pediatric topics with the medicine. If we talk about radiology, you can sync this radiology with surgery and orthopedic. If we talk about dermatology, you can sync dermatology with microbiology, because most of topic in dermatology is similar to the microbiology, because like all the viral diseases, parasitic diseases, then all the fungal infections. So too many topics are similar in microbiology and dermatology, so you can sync this. And yeah, dermatology is very important. All the pemphigus you should do, pemphigus vulgaris blister disorder, and all the viral infections, parasitic infection, and all the psoriasis, and that is must do topic. You should never forget all this. Then other important topic is melanoma, and yeah, all the images in dermatology you should never forget to see few days before NEET PG exam. If we talk about forensic medicine, in forensic medicine, you should read all the legal procedures, right? Because uh, that is very important nowadays, because doctor must know about all the legal procedures and court of law procedures. Other important topic is autopsy. Autopsy, like embalming fluid, what is the procedure of the preservation of the all the visceras and all that, very very important. Toxicological autopsy is very important, because if they are asking questions like if some person is infected with silicon or other metals, then which viscera you should preserve, which material from the body you should preserve for testing. This question are they asking. Then if we talk about asphyxia, asphyxia is very important topic. All the hanging, strangulation, drowning, very very important. And yeah, if we talk about toxicology, they're not asking that much. If you have to read the toxicology, then you should focus on the acidic injury, like vitriolage, all the acid injuries in the toxicology. And other important topic in toxicology is all these rave party drugs poisoning, like cannabis, morphine, ecstasy, eve, ये सब जो common name है, these are very important in toxicological aspect. And other, if you want to do is the datura, you can read. Alcohol you must do. And yeah, that is all for forensic medicine. You must read legal procedures in forensic. Don't forget to read this. All this dying declaration, dying disposition, all the court of law aspect, perjury, hostile witness, all the things is very very important in legal procedures. And yeah, this is all for forensic medicine. And if we talk about ophthalmology, in ophthalmology, there yeah, I know cataract and all these topics are very important, but they are not asking that much topics directly, that much question directly from this cataract and glaucoma. If we talk about cataract, they are more focusing on the complicated cataract. कॉम्प्लिकेटेड कैटरेक्ट के ऊपर ज़्यादा फोकस करते हैं. इफ यू टॉक अबाउट ग्लोकोमा, देन दे आर मोर फोकसिंग ऑन द सेकेंडरी ग्लोकोमा and other surgical procedures of the glaucoma, and like trabeculectomy, trabeculoplasty. They are asking question from these topics. And if we talk about medical treatment of glaucoma, must do topic. You should revise this topic just few days before exam, because they are asking one or two question either in pharmacology or in ophthalmology for sure. All the mechanism of action, all the side effect of the anti-glaucoma drugs, and which anti-glaucoma drugs should be avoided in which particular situation, which anti-glaucoma drug should be given in the pediatric age group, which anti-glaucoma drug should be used in pregnancy, all this topic, which anti-glaucoma drug have a side effect of all the retinal side effect, all the side effect of the anti-glaucoma drugs that they are asking, and mechanism of action you should read thoroughly. And whichever all the anti-glaucoma drugs are coming, new anti-glaucoma drug, you should read all that. And if we talk about neuro-ophthalmology, very important topic for ophthalmology: optic neuritis, papilledema, retinoblastoma, then retinitis pigmentosa, diabetic retinopathy, and all the optic pathway, and all this chiasmal disorder of the optic pathway, quadrantanopia, hemianopia, human IMS anemia, all this lateral geniculate body lesion, optic tract lesion, all the things of this optic tract is very very important. You should never forget this. And if we talk about myopia, hypermetropia, they are very basic topic, but they are asking some twisted question from these topics. So you should read this myopia, hypermetropia, astigmatism thoroughly, and they're asking some calculation based question from this myopia and hypermetropia. So you should thorough with that. And other important topics are like cornea and uveitis. They're asking not that much topic, not that much question from this cornea and uveitis and all that. So yeah, this is all about ophthalmology. So these all the major topics I want to tell you. And if we talk about other subject which I not covered in this slides, if we talk about pathology, they are more focusing towards systemic pathology nowadays. So yeah, you should read systemic pathology thoroughly, because in our NEET PG exam there are very few questions from the general pathology and blood, and too many questions from systemic pathology. So you should read systemic pathology more than general pathology and blood nowadays. So and अदर ENT, या ENT में अगर देखें तो ईयर इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, नोज एंड larynx is not that important, right? So ear you should read thoroughly, and all the basic anatomical aspect and all this they are asking, they are confusing in these topics of ears, because they are very basic topic, and we are not reading them carefully. So anatomical aspect of ear you should focus more. Yeah, this is all the topics which I want to tell you, which is more important, and you should give priority to these topics according to me and according to my experience. And yeah, this is all about these important topics for upcoming NEET exam. Revise them well, read them thoroughly, and hope it will help you. Yeah, so this is last slide of this video. सबसे पहले हम क्या करते हैं, इट्स प्रोसेस ऑफ द रीडिंग, स्टडिंग की प्रोसेस बताई हुई है. सबसे पहले हम सोचते हैं कि भाई आज पढ़ाई करते हैं, देन आइडिया आता है कि क्या पढ़ना है, फिर हम ट्राई करते हैं पढ़ने का, बाद में हम पढ़ाई करते हैं, एंड वी डू अगेन इट again and again, right? And keep doing, which is very important. You should revise again and again and again. जितनी ज़्यादा बार रिवाइज करोगे उतना जल्दी याद रहेगा, और उतना जल्दी एग्ज़ाम में क्लिक होगा. So in this slide, these last 3 points are very important. Do again and keep doing, and at last success is ours. So keep revising every topics and keep doing. कभी हार नहीं माननी है, और या फर्स्ट टाइम में नीट एग्ज़ाम क्लियर करनी है. ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट. दिस इज़ ऑल फॉर दिस वीडियो. थैंक यू सो मच.